Hello, welcome. My name is Thea Cannon. This is number 79, my 79th testimony for the Elohim of Yahweh. Yahweh the Father, Abba, the Son, the Bane, the only Bane, and Yahweh, Yeshua, Jesus, and the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit. So, I'm going to start with a prayer, please, because I'm already getting attacked from the left, from Hashtan, Satan. That's always happening. Not always, no. Yeah, true. Yeshua and Yahweh will give me a break. Fuck. Oh, silent F-bomb from Hashatan. Please note that. That's from Hashatan, the woman herself. Yes, a woman. Ha. Anyway, I'll start with a prayer, please. Yahweh, please, in Yeshua's mighty Kodesh name, and by the power of the mighty Ruach HaKodesh, could you please put your hedge of protection around me and guide me in what I need to say? I'd love to be one of your vessels and speak your words, speak your truth. Oof. In Yeshua's mighty Kodesh name and by the power of the mighty Ruach HaKodesh, Yahweh's desires, Yahweh willing. Apparently Satan Hashtan's telling me that I'm getting a bit of a double chin while I'm sitting like this. Oh, thought I'd throw her under the bus. Anyway, I don't mind a double chin. I suppose I could get caught up in my ego and start rearranging myself. But I want you to hear my words, not be focused on me. Oh, my double chin. As Hashtan Satan puts it. So we'll start with spiritual warfare tactics to start off with. So what Yahweh has shown me through Yeshua, yes, and the Ruach HaKodesh. Yeshua showed me, has he? Yahweh. In scripture it's written that you hear three voices in your head. So what they've shown me is that the Father and Yeshua are one. So if you catch yourself in thought looking up, you are communicating with the Father, Yahweh, Abba. Now if you find yourself looking to the right, then you are talking with Yeshua, Jesus. Yes. You're coming out in me tonight, Yeshua. And if you find yourself looking to the left, then you're listening to Hashatan, Satan, the lion and deceiver. Yes. She'd like for me to call her horrible names, but then I would be calling all women that really by saying that. So I will redirect, as Yeshua puts it, in a kind way. Do not listen to the evil, deceiving woman to the left. Her name is Satan, Hashatan, Lucifer. She goes by a lot. She's not Lucifer, no. Oh, Lucifina was one of her daughters. One of the many things they have shown me. Yes, and spiritual warfare tactics. If you find yourself looking straight ahead, that is you and your thoughts. If you find yourself looking down, you're reading your heart. Now, watch your body language, because the most important thing that they've taught me recently is that the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit, will disagree with you if you are telling lies. So, how I picked this up was I noticed that I was saying something in one of my earlier testimonies, but my head was saying yes as I was saying no, or I was saying no and my head was saying yes. And that's when I went, what's going on inside my head? Because I'm saying one thing, but my body is disagreeing with what I'm saying out loud. That's when they pointed out that this is the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit, and it is telling you whether you are on the right path or not. And some people don't even realize it, because I've watched around a lot and people will come out with their statements and I notice that they notice their body language is disagreeing with them. They look a little bit confused in their head to why, but they ignore it. Not just in believers either. Silent F1 from Hashatan. So yes, why am I here now tonight on the 79th testimony? I have had a very bizarre couple of weeks. Really? Shit. Ooh, silent shit. It's a bit more control from Hashatan Satan. Fuck. Maybe not. Anyway. Eh, so I have been breaking out of my comfort zone and getting used to different. Hmm. So I've come a long way. I've had a few occasions in the last week where I've had Satan followers come up against me. They don't know it, but I can see it. They're what you call, maybe they are a follower, but they don't really know their scriptures that well. Mm, mm. It's been a test. If they had caught me maybe a month or two ago, then maybe I would have hidden even more. But I'm a lot stronger now. So the whole thing of putting yourself out there and then maybe you're going to run into people. Yeah, I keep running into them. Ooh, silent and far from Majdan. So in my past, I've had a lot of men come on to me when I'm just trying to be their friend. In the past, Satan Hashtan used to bash me up and say that maybe it was the way that you were acting or maybe it was the words that you were using. You encouraged them. If. And I'd feel bad for it in my head, like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you feel that way. I shouldn't have done that. But it wasn't me. Realise that now. So I thought I'd branch out of my circle or my comfort zone and start saying hello to people and being nice to people. See, in my head, I'm thinking along the kingdom way of be nice to people and treat them with respect and be friendly. Show them the kingdom of who you are. So I made friends with people. Yes, I thought we were just being friends. I'd said nothing at all to make this man think that I was remotely interested. So I'm sitting there one morning. I wish that Yahweh would erase that image from my mind. He sends me a dick pic. Out of the blue. Oh, so, gentlemen, doing that to a woman who hasn't even expressed that she's interested in you, he made me feel like a piece of meat. Like shit. No respect. Not even a, hey, are you interested? Fuck. Like, really? I erase that picture and I'm asking Yucca all the time, please erase that image from my mind. But Hashatan, Satan, the little bitch, she'll try and throw it in on your mind. So I rebuke her in Yahweh's name. And I throw that image out. Because I'm not throwing it up there. I don't want to do that. Interesting way. Normally, I would let that get to, I would have let that get to me and thought, oh, did I say something? Did I initiate this in some way? No, I did not at all. I was purely being a nice, friendly person. Hello, how are you? Oh, you know of some spots where maybe I could pull up in my motorhome. Oh, you know of where showers are and free water and toilets and so forth are. General conversation. Nothing at all. Am I remotely interested in you? I even pointed out that I was a follower of the Elohim of Yahweh. Obviously, that didn't click. See, I've come back home to my hometown, and if they did ask around about my previous reputation, and they come to think that that's who I am still now, then yes, you may look at me like a piece of meat, but I am not. And I haven't spread my legs in over 13 years to anyone. I'm not interested in one night stands at all. I married Yeshua about 3 years ago. Yeah, I did consecrate my yeah. Yeah, I went up and visited him. Yeah, so I'm certainly not looking for anyone else. They wouldn't allow it. Oof, oof. That was Yeshua. Yep. Hmm. So then I meet another lady. I've pulled up to put water in my van at a free water spot, council regulated and so forth, written on wiki camps and Camps Australia sites, this free water spot. So I've had a lady walk up to me and proceed to tell me that I'm letting the motorhome community down because of where I'm getting my water from. Well, technically they showed me that it was my old van. Hmm. She looked down on me because I'm not in a new motorhome, as you can see. She judged me and proceeded to tell me because I'd pulled up in front of the Rich's houses in Devonport. Not the richest, no. Prime property, real estate. But there is a free tap over at the War Memorial. So you're allowed to get this water. But she proceeds to tell me that I am letting them down. Do you think that I could hide myself? Even possibly come back at midnight to get my water so no one sees me? Then proceeds to tell me that, aren't you ashamed? Because people are driving past and seeing you put water in your van. Yeah. And I thought, man, if she had gotten me a month ago, this may have possibly worked. And I said to her, look, it is written on the sites, so I know I'm allowed to do this. And then she proceeds to tell me that she lied. They've told me she lied. She's seen people getting fined. So she lied to me. Then proceeds to tell me that all these rich houses are paying for the water that I'm putting into my... I know a little bit. Houses have water meters on them and they pay for the water that they use. Now, when it comes to council rates, depending on the suburb and the area that you're living in, will depend on your rates for the year for that area. The council pay for their own water. They have a bill, a budget for that. It's not passed on to all those rich houses, as she tried to tell me. Yeah, she was trying to shame me. Woo. Yes, so I wasn't impressed. And telling me that I am making the place look bad while her dog proceeds to rip up a garden bed in front of her face and she did nothing and walked away and left it. Yes. Some people have said that I've met a Karen, but I think I met a Satan because I turned to this woman and I said, excuse me, I have been conquering my fears and alarms, Satan, hush down, in my head for the last month. You are creating some now. And she went, good. And I thought, oh, really? Satan, follower? Fuck. Yeah. So I said to her, look, excuse me, but am I not allowed to stay here? I said, because this technically is the only car park that doesn't have a sign on it saying you can't do overnight stays. She's going, oh, no, you can't. I said, I've already stayed here 3 nights. And the security guard seen me and he didn't say anything. I couldn't help it. She didn't like that. Oh. So, yes, she proceeded to walk away with her tail between her legs. Because at one stage she said to me, oh no, you can't sleep there. Go up and park in a street. And I thought, this woman is trying to have me hide in fear and shame of where I am and what I'm living in. And here I am enjoying it. Starting to enjoy it. Yeah, I disagree with myself there. I have to correct it. Starting to enjoy it. I'm conquering my fears and alarms. Satan, hush your tongue. I'm breaking out of my normal comfort zone. I'm getting used to different. To have, yes, people come across my path that will listen to Satan. So, in the past, it may have broken me and made me hide again, but no. No. Mm-mm. If anything, their behaviour made me realise that I had no fault. I was not to blame. No. So, I threw it up to the Elohim of Yahweh. I had some debtors to forgive. I'm sorry. I very rarely have debtors to forgive. So I'll have fun from Hashatan. So I did that night, or a couple of nights. Oh, rightio. Yep. And the next thing, is it his or is it yours? Who? We're going to use it. Fuck. Ooh. So I had to get a tooth extracted because I broke it too. It's been broken for a while, actually. Yeah. It just hurts when I eat. I'm sorry. I laugh at myself because what you see seems that Jesus Yeshua, Yahweh, left me with some good ones at the front, and what you don't see is. Yeah. So I had another tooth pulled. And I just released this, or I hadn't actually, no. I'd recorded the night before because my internet's been stuck with, so I'm finding ways around that to upload them. Anyway, so I had recorded it the night before. And it was about the Pope. I don't believe in coincidences at all, no. So I've gone to my dentist, emergency appointment, got the tooth extracted. This gentleman, oh, felt like I was talking to a fallen angel. Yep. Oh, he really wanted to. She really wanted to swear then. I've been contemplating that. Who proceeds to tell me it was really bizarre because the first thing that comes out of his mind is, or out of his mouth is, Thea, do you think there's a thing as having too much knowledge? Oh, or do you think you've learnt too much knowledge? Do you think there is a point where you should stop? Yeah. Oof. So that did make me release that one when I got back to the office. Oh, I told you where I've been doing it. Oof, wouldn't want to be ya. Oof. Yeah. They're trying to limit me from releasing these, but I find Yahweh Yeshua, the Elohim Yahweh, find a way. You take that barrier down, then I'll go find another way. So this gentleman has proceeded to tell me about the Roman Empire. Oh, he's fucking a lot. Oh, of all fallen angels to start talking to me about the Roman Empire. You see, you have me play dumb? I seem to forget a lot of knowledge that I learned until after I left there. He was asking me about if I'd read Dante's Inferno. See, he agreed with me when it comes to spiritual warfare tactics, because apparently the Romans read it in there, and Dante's Inferno and so forth. He was trying to tell me if you keep going to the left, life is so much more easier. Oh. And that in this book, apparently when you went to the right, it was a bit of chaos. And I said, look, I have to agree with you in a way. Has been chaos, but man, it's made me stronger. And to the left is full of pain and hurt. Might feel comfortable because you're used to that pain, hurt, yeah, and those behaviours. It's hard to turn to the right and learn a new way, to drop one's old habits. Oh, held that one in, Hashatan. So he's proceeding to tell me about the Roman Empire, because I did pipe up and I said, when he brought it up, I went, you know, some say out there, done some research, some say that the Roman Empire was the Antichrist, and so he's gone, no, 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 no. No, they don't understand, he tells me. And I thought, well, this is unusual. I don't really meet many people who wish to talk about the Roman Empire, considering it was meant to be gone for so long now. Oof. Yeah. So, the Roman Empire, look, if you go back and you go through Greek mythology and so forth, and the Romans also had their idols and their images and their peoples that they followed. They were following fallen angels. As simple as that. Follow the history back, do your research, and you'll find out that the Romans were based on fallen angels. Their way of life and everything was based on the fallen angels. They may have had some knowledge when it comes down to it, but they corrupted that knowledge, twisted that knowledge to control the masses. Yeah, Constantine coming together and making the Bible. You know what? Yahweh the Father, Yeshua, Jesus, and the Ruach HaKodesh will use evil people for their advantage. Ooh. Ooh. So, little did they know that they were being guided to put together the book exactly how it was. And I suppose it's up to the true follower, the true worshipper of the Elohim of Yahweh, to do their research outside of that and to find out what was happening in history at those times when the Bible was being written and before it. Because then you find the whole story of why. Makes Yahweh, the Father, look like a beautiful father who was trying to protect his children. What would you as a father do to protect your children from known evil? Would you not wish to give them all your knowledge? Would you not wish to raise them in an environment and with good morals and values so that they would grow up to have happiness in life? Because I've learned through Satan Hashatan's world, they encourage sleeping around and so forth. What does it bring you? Honestly, think about it. Are you happy? Because I've been there and done that, and I was never happy. And I've talked to a lot of people, and I look around. No one's happy doing it. Who? Satan Ashtan. Fuck. Yeah. That is her. She's been swearing at me a lot this week because I keep calling her out for all the disgusting shit. Because she thought she'd get me watching these crime things to make me screw myself up a bit in the head. Didn't work. Yeshua, Jesus, and Yahweh and the Ruach HaKodesh showed me by her little example on her followers who they truly are and who she truly is and who will be left behind. Oof. So, be careful who you listen to and what thoughts you take in. And the Roman Empire trying to come at me and tell me that that was good? Please. I have looked at history. I have seen what you did to all the nations to make them one. Oof. Oof. And I know who was behind the Roman Empire. Fallen angels. And Satan in their head, Hasatan, telling them thoughts from the left. And as this gentleman put, they love the left. Known about it for a while. Why? Because they can have exactly what they want. Control and power. One breaks free of this by doing their research and learning. Yes, there's more to it than that. By having, yeah. It's a challenge for everybody, really. Yeah. Because everyone in this world goes around and judges Yahweh, Yeshua, and the Ruach HaKodesh quite badly by other people's actions. So the challenge to you is read the Bible. Find out what was happening at that time as well. Because how can you disregard it without reading it? You can sit there and you can watch hundreds of movies, read hundreds of books, but there's one book that you will not read. Why? How long is it going to take out of your life to read that book? So no one can come to the Elohim of Yahweh and Yeshua and say, hey, I just didn't have the time. Because you do. It's a choice. Are you watching that movie? Or are you going to turn it off and read the good book? And reach out to Yeshua to guide you while you read it. And don't listen to her. Oh. So we'll leave you with that. So please. Yes. Judaism. Yeah, as Yeshua says, a lot of people are going back to the law. Well, not to the law. No. No. They're not going to the Ten Commandments. They're going to the Noahide law, which was not given to you by Yahweh the Father. Yes and no? It wasn't. It wasn't. Yeah. It was misinterpreted by some. So, yeah. But I will not, no, ever come under your Noahide law. No. I come under the Ten Commandments, the proper ones. And I come under Yeshua. Yeshua is my law. Because it was based on the Ten Commandments, but then Yahweh the Father forgave us because he knew that people talk about curses put on families. Do you know what a curse is? Do you understand what a curse is? People seem to think it's like this hex, but you don't understand that your patterns of behaviour are the very thing that is cursed. You don't even realise it, but when you are sexually abused by a parent, someone that you trust, it creates trauma in one's life. Demons attach themselves to you. So Satan's world of creating the most trauma within a young person's life is to stop them from living. So, and as a parent, we do things without even realising that we are creating harm. As I've gone through my counselling and so forth, I realised I put demons in my kids' heads and I didn't even mean to. And I see them affecting them now. And I am very sorry for that because I didn't know what I was doing. Fuck. My little hiding all the time. I create created fears and alarms in my kids' heads with that. Now they're adults, and they have the same fears and alarms. I hope to teach them what I've learnt, to be able to break down those walls and barriers and get rid of her. Because I didn't mean to. I didn't even know I was doing it. Yeah. I am very, very sorry. And it was my fear and alarms from the outside world, which I didn't mean to. I put it onto them. So as a parent, I would put it out there that you do your work on yourself before you have children, because you don't even know what you're doing. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep, we're gonna leave you with that one. It is written in scripture that children cannot be held accountable for their sins. It falls back on the parent. And I didn't know what I was doing, but now I do. And I hope that I can sit down with them and tell them what I've learned, so that they have the chance to break those walls down that I created, that I didn't know I was creating within their minds. Yeah. They say Satan hush down, put it. I gotta live with that. Fuck. But I don't, because I didn't know at the time what I was doing was wrong. I've been shown now, so now I can change, and I can help them to see what I didn't see then. So I will not listen to Satan Hashatan and bash myself up. I will move forward and give them the information that they need and the knowledge that they need, so that they can break those walls down and they can break the hold that Satan Hashatan and the demons have. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to leave you with. Give me a solid out, then I'm not finished. How would I explain that? How did I do it? I suppose creating fears and alarms in their heads. Shit. That's a hard one to explain. It wasn't even my words, no. It was my actions. I didn't like big groups. I didn't like meeting people. I didn't like putting myself out there. I didn't join in things, really, because I was scared that people would reject me. Yeah. So I figure them watching me when they were growing up, they seen me always hiding from people. I didn't even have to say the words. It was in my actions. Because I wasn't confident, I didn't go out there and talk to other people. I didn't find it easy to make friends. So they were watching me and learning from me. Mm. Some people would slap the label introvert on me. Well, I created two introverts too. Mm. Because I suppose I created this little world for them where we could be anything. You know what? We were happy. We could joke around and not worry about people taking a photo of us if we are pulling a face and then showing that to all their friends, because at the time people were doing that and so forth. So we could dance around and fool around, because I used to dance around and sing with the kids. So, but I never did that in front of anyone. I was quite reserved. So they picked that up from me, of not being able to go out there and get into life and not care what others think. Yeah, because I hear them talking and they are always worried about what others think, which stops them from going out there and living life. Yeah. And for me, I feared a lot back then. Feared other people of what they would do and say to me. But then I needed to show my kids that I had to break out of that fear. I should have broken out of that fear and shown them that it doesn't matter what others think of you. It's what you think of yourself, and to just be yourself. Mm. Thank you. So yeah. So now I am showing that in my actions now. And it is amazing that just by me living in a motorhome, I'm now hearing people around me telling me that it's starting to inspire them. So I believe I can make up for it. Mm. I don't have to go there and be like, ooh, this is what I did to you. Because then I'm only going to create more issues and dramas in their head. Because they're going to feel like they've got something wrong with them. So, if anything, I can be there for them when they come to talk to me and they say these things, and then I can clearly put it out there for them to see. And as a counsellor would, you take what they've said and then you repeat it back to them so that they can see what they've said and if there are any inconsistencies in their stories. Yeah, I'm very thankful for learning that in counselling. I don't even think I'd realised really before I learned that in counselling just how we can have inconsistencies in our stories. For instance, I would say I'm not happy sitting in my four walls all the time when I just used to go home and sit in the four walls and that was it. And I want to break out and do more things. But then I would keep myself stuck because I'd be scared to go out there and do things. But I didn't like what I had. So it was an inconsistency of, well, I just sat there and thought about these things without doing anything. Why am I getting a headache? Because that doesn't make sense, no. Oh, how do I explain that, please? Yuck, were you sure or Kakadesh? I'm not. No. No. Oh, Hashatan. Satan wants me to explain that, eh? Why? Oh. See, Satan Hashatan, or they're trying to tell me, I suppose, by me acknowledging that I'm not perfect, no way. I'm still learning. So, Satan Hashatan would use that against me because then she'd make me think that I'd start to doubt everything I'm saying. Oof. So yeah, we can get it wrong. And as they say, don't hold your head. I must admit, when this guy came to me and said, you don't know all knowledge, I did go, ooh, I've been told about this in my head that I'm not allowed to act like I have all the knowledge. I have to be humble and willing to hear other people still. Otherwise, I'm going to miss something. Yeah. So I try to always remain humble. And in saying that, I've had a lot of atheists teach me things. Yeah, they'll use anyone. You see, and if I'd gotten in my head that I knew everything, I may not have been willing to hear what the Alama Yakwa were trying to tell me through that person. But I also get to a point when, as I pointed out to this gentleman, while he's trying to tell me about the Roman kingdom and so forth, I told him about spiritual warfare tactics. Why? Because the whole time he's talking to me about the Roman kingdom, he's looking to his left. The whole time. It was coming from Satan Hashatan, so it was like, I don't need to hear this shit. But I heard him out. I didn't belittle him or anything. No. I just let him know. Do you know spiritual warfare tactics? So he knew. And that's when he proceeded to tell me that they like to follow the left. Well, they don't like it. They think that. For some reason, they've gotten it into their head that they think that's the God of the world. And they are very mistaken. No, it wasn't even Hashtan Satan, no. It was the fallen angels pretending to be fake gods. And you got to ask yourself, if they really were all that they were saying, where have they been? Why have they been hiding? I suppose they worked together, didn't they? Telling people to constantly follow the left or follow them. Yeah. Because they all want the same thing. Power. Worship. Sick worship. Yeah, we're leaving this with that now. I thought I'd check. I don't want to just come out with it. I want to check with it. So yeah, we're leaving you with that. Please, Yahweh, in Yeshua's mighty Kodesh name, and by the power of the mighty Ruach HaKodesh, could you please... I'm getting a hot spot. Yeah, that was a point, sorry. Yeah. I had a hot cold flush, and usually that is from anxiety and so forth. But then, they sort of made me link it. Yep. I was being hot and cold in that dentist chair. Because it's like the scriptures, I'd rather you be, hot, cold, warm. And I went through these hot, cold flushes while I was talking about what he was talking about. And when I started, in my head went, he's looking to the left, he's listening to Hashtan Satan the whole time here. I know that what he's coming out with is bullshit. I got really hot. So, just a little thing. I'm quite sorry. It's very rude. I'm over it. I am sick of it. I'm sick of Satan Hashatan swearing through me. Because we do have some arguments, yes. She's very rude to me. Her favourite word is F you. I found out that Jesus does swear. He says F oath. Which is pretty ironic because you do swear an oath. Alright. We're going to leave you with that one. Yes. Anyway, please, Jakwa, in Yeshua's mighty Kodesh name, and by the power of the mighty Ruach HaKodesh, could you please forgive your creation its debts, as we, your creation, forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil, because thine is the power and the glory forever and ever, Yahweh. And Yahweh, In Yeshua's mighty Kodesh name, by the power of the mighty Ruach HaKodesh, could you please let your desires be completed here on earth as it is in the Malhut of Yahweh. In Yeshua's mighty Kodesh name. And Yahweh, in Yeshua's mighty Kodesh name, by the power of the mighty Ruach HaKodesh, could you please let your wrath be done here on earth as it is in the Malhut of Yahweh. In Yeshua's mighty Kodesh name, by the power of the mighty Ruach HaKodesh, Yahweh. In Yeshua's mighty Kodesh name, and by the power of the mighty Ruach HaKodesh, let your wrath be done here on earth as it is in the Malhut of Yahweh. In Yeshua's mighty Kodesh name, and by the power of the mighty Ruach HaKodesh, Yahweh. In Yeshua's mighty Kodesh name, and by the power of the mighty Ruach HaKodesh, let your wrath be done here on earth as it is in the Malhut of Yahweh. In Yeshua's mighty Kodesh name, and by the power of the mighty Ruach HaKodesh, and by the most powerful of all, Yahweh, our Abba, Yahweh, our Elohim, Yahweh, Ehad. Love you all. Please listen to Yeshua, for there is not much time left. I'm going to swallow that harsh tongue, Satan. Love you all. Thank you.